Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing two topics. That is microeconomics, macroeconomics definition with the differences, and second one is the equilibrium point for law of supply and demand. These two, it's going to be very interesting. So first of all, what do you mean by microeconomics? So let us see the definition. So it is basically the branch of economics that analyzes the market behavior of individual consumers and firms in an attempt to understand the decision making process of firms and households. And it is concerned with the interaction between individual buyers and sellers and the factors that influence the choices made by buyers and sellers. In particular, microeconomics focus on patterns of supply and demand and the determination of price and output in individual market. Example, coffee industry. See, this is a very typical definition usually they go with, and even very like a common example they go with. In simple words, if you want to understand what is microeconomics, of course both microeconomics and macroeconomics, when we discuss about it, is all about from the customer point of view and even from the businessman point of view. So both the sides we will be considering, and microeconomics is it's having its own restrictions in the boundaries. It is maybe for one particular town, or maybe for one particular region, or maybe for one particular district. It means like, even if I want to tell you, means in your family there are some 4 to 5 people are there, and there is a festival season, and all are having different wishes to buy some products during this festival season, and the budget allocated is 40,000. So there are 5 people are there, so per head 8,000 I will be allocate will be distributed equally. And when they are planning to buy the products, the product may be very, maybe if the elderly people mean they are planning to buy maybe spectacles, clothes kind of things. If it is a younger generation people mean they're planning to buy shoes, or crackers, or the mobile phones, or whatever the accessories they're looking for. But here you can able to see from a single family, the festival expenses is 40,000. So this is limited only with a particular family, and we can even expand this to the, okay, their neighbor or their relatives, the family wise we can able to the maximum of street wise where they like they stay. So the economics dealings which is restricted within the a short like a boundary, we call that as a microeconomics. Then obviously the macroeconomics, of course it is again where from the businessman, the seller and the customer's point of view only, but it is for the larger boundary. Larger boundary means here I can able to give an example for any product. Let me take a mobile phone, or let me take a television, what like let me take a laptop. So laptop or mobile phone, if you take example, for all the people it is required. If I mean particularly mobile phone, if I take example, for all the people mobile phones are very mandatory. So if mobile phones are required means I cannot give any kind of restriction. This mobile will be sold only in Tamil Nadu or only in South India. I can take the rights from the government, and I can sell my mobile in across the country. If it is required, even I can take permission from the other country's government, and even I need to pay certain tax for that, and even I can able to like sell my products in other countries too. So macroeconomics again, it is a a purchase only. A customer is going to purchase any product, but the product is available globally across the country or across the state, but the bigger level. So that is why we can able to differentiate microeconomics with the macroeconomics. And what is the definition for the macroeconomics? So the field of economics that studies the behavior of the aggregate economy. Macroeconomics examines economy-wide phenomena such as changes in unemployment, national income, rate of growth, gross domestic product, inflation, and price levels. All those things, and even I can able to differentiate microeconomics and macroeconomics considering all these points. Maybe starting from unemployment, national income. Of course, when you speak about income means without even comparing, we can say that the microeconomics income will be more compared to the compared to the microeconomics. And rate of growth, almost it will be even based on season. We call it as a season. This growth will be keep on changing. And we have the domestic product. it will vary for the macroeconomics only. The gross will be more compared to the microeconomics. Inflation, it varies from time to time, and like the product to product, and the price levels again, it will again vary from people to people. And moving to the next direct topic, equilibrium. So, what do you mean by equilibrium? An equilibrium is the condition that exists when quantity supplied and the quantity demanded are equal. Only in equilibrium is quantity supplied is equal to the quantity demanded. So, what is equilibrium price? The price that balances quantity supplied and quantity demanded. On a graph, it is the price at which the supply and the demand curves intersect. And what is equilibrium quantity? The quantity supplied and the quantity demanded at the equilibrium price. On a graph, it is the quantity at which the supply and the demand curve intersect. What is excess demand or excess supply? Excess demand is nothing but the shortage of supply is a condition that exists when quantity demanded exceeds quantity supplied at the current price. And excess supply or shortage of demand is a condition that exists when quantity supplied exceeds quantity demand at the current price. And here you can able to see the graph for the equilibrium point. It is plotted versus quantity of DVDs supplied and demanded versus the price per DVD. You can able to see when the quantity of DVD supplied is keep on increasing, means even the price also will keep on increase. And this is the excess supply line also. You can able to see this. It's again the quantity of the DVDs. If I keep on reducing, means even automatically what happens, the price also will reduce. So there is one particular point that is called as E. So E is the point where we cannot call it as an excess of, like the equilibrium point, where there is an excess supply and similarly where there is an excess demand. And this point AD is for the this point AD is for the excess supply and excess demand. Similarly, this point S is the thing, but I mean this is for the demand and this is for the supply. Sorry, this blue color line is for the demand. If the demand is keep on, if the demand is keep on increasing, there will be a keep on price. Similarly, if the prices keep on reducing, there will be a lower. There will be a diminishing in the demand too. Similarly, the supply also same thing I can able to say the vice versa. And this graph is very important, and the price is estimated in terms of dollars. If you want to calculate in Indian rupee, where $1 is approximately equal to 80 rupees. So here they are talking about price per DVD. It's the high quality DVD they are talking about. So this equilibrium point you can able to see this. If the demand is 5 and even the price will be 2.50. In case the demand is 6, what happens? The price will be 3. So if you're looking at this particular graph, you can able to understand. So what is this equilibrium point? Equilibrium point is the correct point which exactly like gives us the correct supply and the correct demand and the correct price. So all these things we can able to understand from this graph. And if you want to change the examples also, it's fine. You can change it. Not an issue. Thank you.